All right, before I even get started, let's get the elephant out of the room. It was not really an elephant, but comment down below if you've ever fucking seen Warriors of Virtue. If you know, you know. So, NECA is better than Super 7. Or, Super 7 is better than NECA when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. I want to get the cheaters out of the way first. And I'm going to start with the latest thing that showed up today, this Michelangelo. I'm going to tell you right now, like, this is a sleeper line. Like, this is in a realm of its own. We need to hurry up and get Donnie, but I'm in no rush because then when I complete it, then what? Actually, there's a lot more they can do. They can do Casey's daughter. They can do Casey. They can do a lot of like different heroes and allies and villains they met along the way. And they can do like the new set of turtles. What is it, like Uno? Fucking all I can remember is Uno right now. Each one of their name is one, or the number one in its respective like meaning. So that is one thing I hate about NECA. They always fall, but I cannot wait to get Donatello. Sorry, I'm making this video late at night, but someone commented and said, and I quote, in the famous words, or he said Soundwave told him that, what is it, NECA superior, Super 7 inferior. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead, and before anybody comments, you see I collect them both. Give one more quick shot. I fucking love the last Ronin NECA. It's like a perfect blend. It's not hard plastic, but it's not like soft, cheap feeling. It's like amalgam. It's like just right. And like, I'm not gonna I will give credit to the design team and like the artists and stuff. Watching Nostalgia Unboxing, I know he has like a love for stuff like this, and he always shouts out the artists. So, see, Diaper Island, that's what you do. You give motherfuckers credit. But anyway, we just need Donatello now. Donatello, if I remember correctly, is going to stand out like a sore thumb with them because of his outfit. I feel like he's like wearing white, all white, with a white hood. But yeah, so I wanted to get these out of the way. They're in a league of their own. Give me Donnie and April, and baby, we good. So let's get them out the way. Y'all stay tuned. All right, in the famous phrase of Judge Mills Lane, let's get it on. Now, I'm not going to call out like too many strengths and weaknesses. I'm just going to let everyone draw their own conclusion. I'll go ahead and spoiler alert. You know what? I'll save my opinion for the end. Likes and dislikes. What do I like about? First of all, let me go ahead and call it out. Super 7 is going to be on the right. NECA is going to be on the left. Let's go ahead and zoom out just a little bit. All right, so Super 7 on this side, NECA on this side. Obviously, as it kind of got to this, when it came to the toys, for those of you who don't know, Super 7 Ultimates basically are modernizing the old vintage toys. NECA is primarily modeling off of the cartoon series in the 80s and early 90s. But anyway, so they're starting to look more and more similar, but as we get to like the original like toys, like the Turtles, you see there's a drastic difference. But I will start about, the only thing that I don't like about this figure is how I had to put the little cockroaches on. That's kind of like a pain in the ass. Like, what was the point of that? Like, just fucking, like, they had it on here already. Like, who needs to like lose those pieces and have to stick them on? Like this right here was put on, like it was already like molded in, but then I had to put that one in, and it's not like they plug in very easily. Like it kind of sucks ass. Like it's really tedious and annoying. It's not like rocket science, but it's like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, what was that's like making his teeth. That's like making one tooth, you insert it, unless that's like a gimmick, but it's not a gimmick. But you have to insert it in order to do. That's just dumb. Like, it's just fucking stupid. But they both accomplish what they're supposed to, from the cartoon to the toy. I prefer the toy all day, just because it's just something about it. I can't even quite put my finger on it. I really can't put my finger on it. I'm not gonna say it looks better because they both look nice. for a Scum Bug, that is. And you can tell I really don't want to move him around and shit because I want to put him right back on the shelf without having to deal with it. But I just like the detailing of the toy. It's like so toyetic, like something that I really like on my shelf. But I'm biased. So here's the NECA one as well. Yes, he's going to have stuff from the cartoon that even I don't even remember where the fuck it's from. Maybe this is from the Night of the Rogues. I don't fucking remember. But there's his back. And of course, he's not going to have like all the lettering and stuff because this was on the cartoon. How did he look when he was running with his back turned and all that good stuff? They had fun when it came to the toys, so I'm not going to hold that against them. I just like the plastic. I think it's the plastic and then this ceramic like feel. It just feels like it belongs to the museum. I'm not afraid to really drop that. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So y'all let me know down in the comments. So the only Super 7 Spaceman I got, I'm going to go ahead and bring with the only NECA Space Turtle that I got so far. Here you are. Boom, boom. Let's see, can this? I feel like, yeah, boom. So let's take that off. I know that comes off, so that's how he looks. Just so you know. I really don't even like this look, but I wanted to have, like, I don't really like to have accessories stowed away. Like, I want it to, like, all be attached to the figure as much as possible. So I love it when Hasbro and other places do shit like that. So here's Raphael, a completely different turtle. Just like it. It just stands out. It's just, yeah. And this is why I say they need to focus on the lines that are succeeding. Fuck all that extra shit. Like, we don't even have a Usagi Yojimbo yet. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck don't we have one of the most basic friends of the Ninja Turtles? We don't even have the toy Krang body. And when is the last time Super 7, you know what I'll give NECA? As hard as it is sometimes, it's like cons and pros. Okay, NECA's gonna come out year after year, at least 3 times in a year with like some turtle drops. Even if they re-releases, they gonna drop some exciting shit. You know what I'm saying? Super 7 is gonna take fucking forever because I feel like that damn Sergeant Bananas and that goddamn Tricerodon, the fucking, like, dude, I keep forgetting that Super 7 is even a thing when it comes to the Ninja Turtle line. Like, I really do. Like, I'm just like, I just pay more attention to Thundercats now because it's like, goddamn, when is this shit gonna come out? And y'all trying to do G.I. Joe? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I know what made me mad. I'm happy we getting the 2003 Turtles. Let me let y'all see this while I'm ranting. But we getting the 2012, belay my last, Turtles, which I fucking love them. Definitely getting them. But we haven't even gotten the shit for this yet. Like, so God no, but they say that that's coming out next year, which was like next February, which is cool and all, but goddamn, that Sergeant Bananas, I just keep naming him, even though I don't really give a shit about him. But that wave was damn near 2 years ago, I feel like. So anyway, here's your space. I feel like this one actually is like boring to me. I like that Samurai Michelangelo in this pack more, even though Donnie's my favorite turtle. That does come off. I wanted to keep his goggles on there. And I do give him the space things. I want him to look different. If I'm gonna have the turtles on the shelf, fuck it, make them different. So boom, go ahead and set this over here. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. Like, as far as I'm concerned, the ones that I've been showing, even these, is just like dealers. It's like a preference when it comes to it. Like, in my opinion, it's like, yo, like, you want that cartoon look, you can't go, because I mean, think about it. This is what we wanted as kids. Fortunate but unfortunate, this is what we got. A mix of the comic and the cartoon. But is that really that bad? Like, dude, like, I just see this, like, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I love seeing this. Now, I love seeing the NECA ones as well, especially when they're all clumped together, but oh, excuse me, Michelangelo was my first turtle in this wave. It's crazy to think of how much shit is out now, but yeah, Mikey, woo, fucking love it. So once again, it's dealer's choice. Like, I would argue and ask, why would you think that this one is better than this one? And also, why would you think this one is better than this one? And I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out the bag right now while I have the turtles in my hand, before we get into murky water. Yes, I love them both. Neither one of them is better than the other one. is what, in my opinion, is what does it for you. Because in all honesty, this was the line I was in on. I knew this existed. Fuck that. This is what I wanted. This tugged at the 6-year-old me like nobody's business. And it wasn't until my friend 3 Christmases ago, got me the Shredder from the Ninja Turtles game, NECA Shredder. And I started like seeing them here and there, and I was like, okay, I'll pick them up. The second figure I had in the NECA collection was Chrome Dome and then Wingnut. But they're both great in their own respect. They fill holes. This one's con is this one's weakness. Same thing in reverse. This one's con is this one's weakness. This one's weakness is this one's con. If you don't, you know what I mean? You don't? Okay. Let's say this. This is my mother, this is my father. Or fucking reverse. This is my father, this is my mother. I love them both. Both two totally different parents. But this is how it is. And oh, please, like, I mean, I no longer will fall for rage bait. So you can, I mean, if you want to comment down below some woke stuff, hey, I say go for it. But like, I really don't give a shit. Like I said, this is like my mother, this is like my father, or this is like my father, this is like my mother. And even if it was woke, it is me and they are mine. So they'll be what the fuck I want. But anyway, said all that to say this. You can go anywhere and find this. You cannot do the same for this. If you are a Turtles fan, they make it so that the brothers are the main thing you can get. And some people complain about Playmates re-releasing the Turtle. I think if you're going to re-release anything, it should be the core team. It should be He-Man and Skeletor. It should be Spider-Man. It should be the main X-Men to include Wolverine and Cyclops. It shouldn't be you see a whole bunch of goddamn second-hand motherfuckers. It should be like the main people you see. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that's what I'm saying. This is easy to come by. This is not. This was more so what we watched on the television. This is not. This costs more than this by itself. But in a sense, they don't. But if you were to buy all 4 of the brothers when they first came out, they cost more than all 4 brothers in this pack. However, flip that on its head. Now these are on sale. You can get them between $30 and $40, which then puts them less than this. This to me was, let me think for a minute. At the time of its coming out was worth the I think it was $49 when I got this one. No, $45. I forget, like they were way cheaper back then, but I want the line to succeed without like cheap. You know, they cheaping out on a lot of shit. Fun fact, when the Thundercats now, they don't even come with the sleeve. They just come with the package with the plastic over it. So it used to be the full package including a brown box. Then they got rid of the brown box and it was just like the octagon with the slip on top and then in plastic. Now they got rid of the slip on top and just adding the plastic. So if that's meaning like they're not gonna up the price on this, then hey, fuck it. Because I'm an out-of-box collector anyway, and if it was in box, I'm not gonna have it covered up. So makes sense, I guess. But anyway, yeah, they're give and take. They're give and take. If somebody was starting on the collection right now, today, they're gonna have a much easier time collecting the better version of their childhood than they would the version of their cartoon. It just is like NECA just distribution of this is just ass. And no exclusives, motherfucker. Exclusives all goddamn fucking day. Like, oh God, let me stop before I get pissed off. So hey, take that what you will. I love them both. I have them both. Now let's start getting into murky water. You take an average person and be like, okay, you want to collect Ninja Turtles? Here's Slash and here's Slash. Which one you want? This derpy, stupid looking mother. Doug, I want my Binky. The fuck out of here. This, I know. And then he became like, they did not know what they wanted to do with him. Then he became a goddamn intellect. Like, heavens, I do say I will capture thee, tetas. Like, no. I mean, I still got it, but come on, you gotta know this looks a million times better. This is Slash. Fuck the bullshit. Let me, hold on. Movable tail, and it's just so detailed. Woo! Can't help it. But yeah, man, but see, this is where it just becomes like crazy different. Like by default design. But then you got like some of the earlier shit, which still, I wasn't even gonna get these. I promise you, I was gonna do like the turtles back when I was. That's why you got to be careful when you start collecting. But one thing, okay, what sets them apart? The fucking posing, like, come on, this is the newer one too. This is the re-release. This is like the updated Buck, so to speak. And he's still bow-legged like a motherfucker. Like, this is terrible. Fucking ass. No. But that's Bebop all day. Mama! But this big beefy sumbitch, perfect representation of the toy. And I like how he no longer has that ugly ass pink face. Like, they literally, if I remember correctly, because I got this like on sale, and it's like, it said version 2. I feel like their version 1 was just so pink faced. That was just like yuck. But oh my God, like when I see this even now, like I just get the chills. It's my childhood. And like, yeah, I got like the re-release vintage versions. And I think that just makes it sweeter. Like, I like that they went with keeping this molded on. Like, it's less shit that I got to deal with. And like I said, like this too. But like, so nothing's going to get lost on this guy. And I feel like I can whoop somebody's ass with this, and it's still, I feel like I can use this as a murder weapon. And I'm just joking, and put this back on the shelf. I feel like looking at this, it fucking breaks. Like, you got to put this motherfucker, like, look at, oh my God. Like, I know somebody probably got like, dude, you got to do this and warm it up. I get that, but hey, I'm simply doing a comparison next to each other. So NECA is superior in it's getting shit out. Let's just be real. Like, they're putting shit out. For every one Ninja Turtle from Super 7, there's like 30 fucking NECAs. And what's fucked up about this foot race, right? They have just as much to pull from the toon line. From the toy line as they do from the toon line. I'd argue, wait, fuck that. They got more to pull from than they do. So I'm so confused. Like, I'm not saying like keep feeding us this shit, but either at least release, like twice a year, super good quality Super 7 figures. Like, some of these were not all they cracked up to be. Like, the legs and the feet and stuff. Like me, I'm like a set it and forget it kind of person, but people who like move these around, I don't know why you would do that. Like, toy photography in general, if you're gonna do toy photography, that's where I'd be like, okay, which one do you want to fuck with? Because moving this around also, they have gotten a lot better though, so I'm not gonna say moving this around and it just snaps, but NECA was known for that. When I first collected, I was part of that. But like, yeah, let me know what y'all think down below. Like I said, I'm not gonna go either or, but to be 99% honest, if I had to keep only one line, that would be, now I got them both, Super 7, just hands down, like hands down for me. Like, even, y'all stay tuned, I got just one more little quick comparison. All right, once again, please don't be mad at me. If you are, I don't give a fuck. I just say this has more personality. Yes, I'm not trying to downplay this. This is the cartoon if that's what you're going for. Me, I'm going for personality, and I really did not want to spend that much money on this damn turtle van, but I would hate it if I didn't get it. Got to. That's like shit. Like, now, what sucks is he doesn't look like that, but the alternate face does match this. I just don't like the alternate face because I got no ties to it. But look, I feel like I'm just gonna break this thing. Like, oh my goodness. I'm not trying to knock it. Like, I got it. Like, let's see, how can we put them together? It's always Mikey. He's not even my favorite turtle, but he's the turtle of the day, damn it. So there you go. Like, I just like the look. It looks like a big toy. This looks like a museum piece. This belong, like, this just, I feel like if this collection was on one side of a room, like parallel, like just on this side, and this collection was on this side, me personally, my attention is going like all day. Like, I'm talking all the Super 7. Well, actually, technically, it's going to go this way because Super 7 can't pull their heads out of their ass. Let go of the G.I. Joe and Power Rangers and all that shit. Even though they do make some good G.I. Joe cartoon versions. Leave it at that then. Leave that fucking, what is that damn line? The fucking reaction, like, let it go. But whatever. Hey, man, like, I got the 4 brothers, Master Splinter, Casey, and April. Everything else is extra in my book. Same thing when it comes to NECA. Except, like, I personally, people don't realize he was Giant Crane in the cartoon like twice. So for an entire show, he was regular human size. So I even have the crane that I need. I do hope they re-release his Bubble Walker, though. I would like that, but don't fucking need it. So my money is going to be on Super 7 all day, every day. I will say that the person who challenged this, he does fuck with Super 7 a lot. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing here. Like, it's just, you know, lunchroom talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, fuck you who like this and fuck you who like that. No, like, shit, let's please. Like, you know, and I get it. Some people are like, NECA breaks too damn much. They've been jaded. You'll never get another fucking quarter. They pigeonhole. I mean, they do motherfucking, like, do some crazy shit, like, put this behind the exclusive, put this behind just NECA only. Like, that's just crazy. Super 7, you can get behind any fucking where you go. But some people are like, I don't fuck with Super 7. They too fucking expensive. So it's just, you know what I mean? Pick your poison. Unfortunately, I chose them both, so they cancel it out. So anyway, let me know down in the comments, what do y'all prefer? Like, do you collect them both? Do you collect just one? Do you collect other NECA shit and different Super 7 stuff? So you might just do the NECA horror movie shit like Freddy Krueger and things like that. But when it comes to Super 7, you just fucking with the Silverhawks or something like that. Comment down below. Ooh, yeah.